stick around once you finish. Cause I never got that far in the game. Like I remember playing it, but I never got that far.
Yeah. That, yes. That is not actual time.
Power. Nope, that's not how you spell it.
Here it is. There we go. There we go. But yeah, I was trying to get those games done before next week when I start vacation. That way I could do whatever I'm going to do. I still haven't decided, to be honest.
Oh, you're on vacation starting tomorrow?
Yeah.
Ah.
But yeah, doing that and then coming, going to work today, getting home. I passed out around like 3 o'clock and slept for like 6 hours almost. So I was dead fucking tired.
Yeah, that's what I felt like. Got the Ferris wheel. Turn off the Ferris wheel.
We're starting to get into the fucking annoying levels.
Good job.
Fuck yourself, I ain't doing it. Oh, I don't know what the fuck to do next week. I meant to think about it when I got home, and I was fucking tired. I just sat here doing nothing. I was thinking about doing the Resident Evil marathon, the Dragon Ball games. I thought about playing just Fallout for a fucking week, seeing how far I could get just playing it.
Right. What, Frog? I know there's an achievement on this one.
You have to ride around the whole thing with the gnome.
The mighty gnome?
You're going to have to go on a date night with the mighty gnome.
Yeah, the mighty gnome has come back. Praise be the mighty gnome. Where are you?
Praise be. So he's sitting in one of the like baskets or whatever. So just hop in there and just ride around the whole thing with him while I'm looking at this.
Are you in here?
No, I'm fucking looking through my games right now. Oh, I could do that too. Could do just like all Borderlands next week.
Did you get the invite?
I didn't know. Oh, I did. Never mind.
All hail the gnome. Yeah, that was probably a very dumb 20-minute bit, but it was funny to us.
I stand by what I put in my tweet when I send it out.
Heck you what, mighty gnome, here to praise Travelocity.
Yes.
Your name Jeff. Oh, that's not Jeff, that's just J Hart FF. Can't read it. Man, where is this gnome?
He's sitting in one of them, I know.
Where are you, mighty gnome? I am lost without your guidance.
Holy shit, I fucked my stream title up. Something fierce. Neck at it. That's supposed to be.
That sounded oddly racist.
Supposed to be back at it, but I put neck at it.
I really think of you as a racist guy.
Crazy what you learn.
Look, I know both of us are from Georgia, but come on.
Georgia.
Do not see the gnome. Pretty sure this went all the way around.
Oh, praise the mighty gnome.
Be the mighty gnome. Where are you, fearless leader?
There's somewhere. It should be sitting like the right hand side, I think. So fuck.
What up, Frog?
Hey, Pop, I was about to text you. No, I don't have to.
Papa Raven. Is that the only achievement on this one?
Yes. There's only one achievement. If a level has an achievement, it's the only one. There's no doubles.
Okay, it's not in any of these cards because I've seen that yellow one on market. Just
It should be here. Let me double check. Pop said, "Hey,
where is our fearless leader?
oh,
There's the soccer ball of destiny, but where's the mighty gnome?
Fairground Temple, Mushroom Drill."
We'll find you, mighty gnome. God, I'm so slow. Holy crap!
I wonder if maybe. Oh no, that would make sense. Gunshot Playground, band, statue, Ferris wheel. Right around the Ferris wheel with a gnome. Let me look. Maybe he's not actually in there, and you have to like grab him somewhere.
Don't tell me he's at the top of the Ferris wheels.
Oh yeah, he absolutely is.
The whole thing's spinning.
Sure he can. He can do whatever he is. He's the mighty gnome.
Not a fearless leader. Where are thou?
He is on top of. He's on top of Helter Skelter.
Which one was that one again?
It's the slide thing.
I'm coming to get you, mighty gnome. Praise be Travelocity.
Pops don't have any idea what's going on.
The whole
'cause
good.
I don't think he was here for that bit.
Makes it even better. Praise be the mighty Travelocity. Legend of Travelocity and the mighty gnome. I have located our fearless leader. Why are you in different robes, fearless leader?
Because it says to stop this to make this this easier.
Jump. Weight of his presence is so great I cannot jump.
Alright, hold on. Let me get this to where you can actually get.
Do I have to hold him or
just set him down in it, just to be safe. I don't remember what I did.
Oh, mighty gnome.
Those he's in there. He ain't got to be sitting. Just
need you to look at your kingdom. How dirty it is. Oh, gosh.
Pop asked how's the family.
Family's good. Vanessa started her job this week. She's very excited to start making money.
Whoa.
Leo got his medal last week for soccer. He finished, I think it was for, oh, what was it? It says on the back of the medal. I think it was like best teammate because he got the second most assists on the team.
Keeping the dream alive.
He was very proud of himself, as he should be.
You're taking up your banner, huh? Getting the most assists.
Yeah. Let me introduce you to a game called Halo, where assists reign. If you ain't assisting, you ain't trying. No, like he got that medal, even though he got the second most assists, because the kid that got the most assists also had the most goals, and they gave that medal to him. So they didn't want to give that kid 2 medals. Achievement! Best buds.
Now toss out the false proclaimer.
Can't do it. Sit on the pole, mighty gnome. Up. I've impaled our leader.
Oh, that'll be fine. Ain't nothing to him.
This has been a rough ride for you, mighty gnome. Have a nap. Right here. Rest weary, my angel. Or I will come back with Travelocity updates for you. Alright, let me remember how to play this game.
You usually do it with a controller.
Well, you think.
I'm just over here playing on an Amiga controller.
I don't know why my guitar's not working.
Could you imagine somebody doing one of those crazy ass like you know, some of those crazy ass speed runs where they use like DK bongo drums to play a game, or a Guitar Hero controller, but they just play this game with it.
Oh, that would be fun on the bun, man. Fun on the bun right there. It's like the guy on Twitch that I don't know. Like, I don't know how this makes me feel. As obviously, I don't game as much as I used to, but I don't know how this makes me feel. But there was a guy on Twitch. I don't know his name, but he beat one of the Elden Ring bosses, right?
I feel like we had this conversation.
Oh no, we haven't had this one.
That was just something new.
He didn't use a controller to beat the boss. He used his pet goldfish. And the goldfish beat the boss. And I'm like, this has to be fake. There's no way I'm worse than a goldfish at a video game.
I mean, you seen goldfish?
Insane. Like, he explained, I don't remember how he explained it, but he explained how the setup works with the fish and how it, like, swam over the controls. So, like, near the end of the boss battle. No, I mean, I've heard of them, but I haven't actually seen them.
Oh, okay.
But there was a part near the end of the boss battle where the fish just kept healing himself. Like, and he's like, stop healing yourself. Stop healing yourself. You're so close. Stop healing yourself. I'm stuck in the chair. Help! Help! Oh. All right, I guess I'll be in here then. All right.
Pray to the gnome.
The gnome wants me here. I am not going to defy his orders. He wants me inside, so. It's just insane, though, what people agree to.
Yeah, it is. We were going to Pop, but she was going up to Penny's, so we decided just to hold off. Worked out because I was dead tired after the 2 4-hour streams plus work and all that. That's what I was telling Amos, because he messaged me at like 8:20 something, and I woke up at 8:50, and I'm like, yeah, I'm alive, we can stream.
I know people are clamoring for this, so gotta give people what they want.
They're not clamoring now, they soon will be.
That does remind me, though, and I wanted to ask you that. Someone did ask me in a baseball stream what game we planned on playing after that.
Oh, we're just going to play this forever. Once we finish the campaign, we're just going to start it over.
We're going to eventually get to the part where we just do this blindfolded.
Yeah.
It's going to be great. I'm gonna get Leo's fish to...
I mean, Leo has a fish?
Yeah, he's got...
I thought I got him something else. I thought I got him like a...
Yeah, he's got a hamster too, but Laura got him... Okay. Vanessa's sister got him a fish, and it hasn't died yet, and we're very surprised.
You said it's a betta fish, right?
Yeah.
As I recall, those are pretty hardy fish.
This one's starting to worry us, but I'm just like, if he dies, then... Well, what else to do, but...
You buy another one?
No. Hamster's enough.
Yeah.
Leo's already getting to the point where he doesn't follow hamster routine.
That's what you do, Amos. You, every time something pet dies, you just buy another one.
Right.
Forever. Until you die. And then somebody buys a new you.
Someone gets a new me. I am glitching all over the place.
Yeah, this one with the being on the things kind of glitchy. But yeah, I mean, we could do whatever. I mean, the original plan we had was playing through all the Gears and then all the Halo games, so we could pick Gears back up, or we could just do something else. Either way.
Gears of War. I guess it would make sense to finish the Gears. The Gears.
The Gears.
The Gears. The Bears.
What is that from?
That's from a former Chicago Bears coach. Forgot his first name, but his last name is Ditka.
I've heard that, like that, well, the specific thing of the Bears, and then I've heard, like, people use it to say other things.
Oh, it's a meme in a way. Football world. When he used to talk about the Bears, he would put emphasis on that. Well, see, the Bears need to do. You just go on.
This is one of the few levels that breaks my tradition of starting from the top and working to the bottom because it's just so annoying going to the top of this damn thing.
Like a reverse Drake.
Trying to clean it up. Mike Ditka, you know who that
Mike
is?
Ditka.
Pop's a big sports fan in once upon a time.
Oh,
Before he got too old to be a fan of anything.
The quote of Andrego: "If he dies, he dies."
Cool.
I would have put that on his fish tank. He dies, he dies. Well, that's what Vanessa keeps saying. She's like, I can't believe he's still alive. Because when we got him, he did not look good.
Oh, you know why the fish is still alive?
Why is the fish still alive?
With the mighty gnome.
I don't know. Now that we've talked about this, the fish is going to die tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to joke about it because it's going to happen.
Oh yeah. It's not, is it going to happen? It's when it's going to happen.
The first time the fish dies, I'm going to send you a text and be like, the mighty gnome has struck. We have pissed off the mighty gnome. Operation Fish Out of Water.
More important question than what are we going to play next is what the fuck am I going to play next week? I still haven't decided that. I still have my schedule open to make it as soon as I figure it out.
Are you looking for a retro game or?
Well, I was going to do some kind of marathon.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, sure, okay. Yeah, because that's what I want to do. Play the old NES Ninja Turtle game and break everything in my room.
Yeah. Everybody likes a little rage.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, people like a little rage. My rage will break the planet.
Evidence, of course. It's just the Earth's crust.
Yeah, one of the greatest football coaches of all time, the greatest Chicago Bears coach. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that, Amos. You want to talk about sports? I can talk about sports with you all the time.
Unfortunately, I'm more of a one-dimensional sports guy. I'm baseball. Everything else I just vaguely know.
Or he liked baseball. He could talk to you about, well, it'd be older stuff in baseball, not modern stuff. But that's like I said, the only thing I know about baseball is Chipper Jones. And that's all
Jones. I think in my next franchise, I'm gonna find a way to get Chipper Jones on my team. Look, man,
he's gonna be the only player.
He's in the game.
EA, it's in the game.
Before I make that joke in my last baseball stream, he goes, "You need to have a team full of Joneses, nothing but Jones."
Yep.
Chipper Jones, Drew Jones, Nolan Jones, Adam Jones.
Used to be a big fan until it all went woke. Yeah, you've told me that before.
There's that word again.
Yeah, Pop's a big believer in that.
Don't know what's gone woke about it. Don't know. I guess that's a conversation for another time.
I mean, it don't matter either way. Yeah, Pop's not a fan of all the things that have happened in recent sports events.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Yeah.
I just ignore them and.
Yeah.
Pretty much it. That's all I could do. Love baseball. Wait. Now the uniforms, on the other hand, I got a story to tell you about these new uniforms that Major League Baseball's got out. They are awful. Let me just start off by saying that they're god awful.
Okay.
Dude, let me tell you how awful they are. You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
You can see the outline of their dick and balls.
Oh, well then.
And in some cases, you could see through. Major League Baseball's over here like, it's okay. Oh, man. And everybody hates them. Like, the players hate them. The fans are just like, what are we doing? Like, Vanessa found out about it, and she sent me, like, a TikTok about a guy talking about it. Like, doing an exaggerated bit. And I was like, oh, yeah, they're awful. And then I showed her a picture of one of the San Francisco Giants players during what they call photo day. Media day or something like that. And as he's sitting down, like he's sitting down with the bat over his shoulder, you could clearly see his nutsack just hanging slightly to the left.
Hell yeah.
And I showed Vanessa that, and she goes, oh my God, are they going to put a bar over that? Oh, man. What's up, Brian? What's up, State?
Oh, that'd be
Fan of dicks.
Yeah. I'm concerned with all of it. I don't care.
Oh, that's the name, Fandix. Those uniforms are awful. Holy smokes, they're awful. I can't believe Manfred's looking at that going, you're going to see a little bit of dick and ball. But it's okay. What, there's children at these games? Well, I mean, they'll be fine. Brings new meaning to the term dong. He hit a long dong. Oh, don't say that. Don't go without that. Don't.
Sure. I think that was necessary to the conversation.
I'll find that picture and I'll send it to you, so you know what I'm talking about.
Lord, I don't know if I want that in my history.
It's not it's not edited or anything. It's literally the San Francisco Giant.
A lot of other things. Yeah, Pop. You could be right, you could be wrong. Doesn't matter to me. I don't care.
The uniforms are just...
The world can go to hell in its own way, and I'll do my own thing.
I'm just picking the train. Chew.
Feet to my hill, and I'll die on it. I'm trying to get on top of this sign, and it ain't working.
Up for doing Minecraft? Yeah, I have been talking about that, haven't I? I was going to open up a Minecraft server for people, for us all to play on. I just haven't done it yet. Post some games. And like do like the old Let's Play games. Come up with something every week and...
I mean, you can come up
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'll come up with something. Or I'll do my best to come up. How far that'll go, but...
You better figure out how to build it, too, because I ain't building shit.
I'll get Leo to build it.
You know what my gimmick in that's going to be? You get a bunch of other people to play and do that, and I'm going to play, you know, just Minecraft and just be out and, you know.
No, you're gonna be the wild card.
It'll be great. Y'all gonna be playing. Be like, man, we ain't seen Dakota a bit, and I just come raging through with a bunch of Endermen.
I just like, I just need one more wool to complete this, and then you just set it on fire. Fuck your wool. Just run off back into the forest.
It's a nice carpet you built there. It'd be a shame if somebody set it on fire. Be a damn shame. Yeah, but yeah, I still don't know what I'm gonna do next week. I gotta get that figured out in, you know, about 2 hours.
Hours?
So I can put the schedule up.
Well, what do you think your options are?
I told you what my options were earlier.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
No, you heard me because you commented on them.
I forget. What you say?
Probably didn't realize I was talking about it.
I really did. I'm so sorry. What? Yeah, I need to go to the doctor. I'm saying what a lot more in conversations. I just zone out, and I'm honestly not trying to.
I thought about doing the Resident Evil marathon. I thought about doing some of the old Dragon Ball Z games as a marathon because they announced a new one that's supposed to be like the successor to the old Budokai games.
You mentioned something about that.
I thought about just doing a week of Fallout New Vegas. Just because, see how far I could just get in the game, how much I could do in a week of streams.
Make Mike Tyson.
Play all the Mike Tyson Punch-Out games.
I meant like make a Mike Tyson character in Fallout, where you just like
I want to
punch people to death.
do a file in New Vegas where I play as like more of a cowboy because that's set like got a Western-esque theme, being set in Reno or in the Fallout universe's version of Reno. But I could never do it because I always gravitate to whatever the most efficient weapon is, and by the middle of the game, it's always the anti-material rifle, and I'm just like, that's not a cowboy weapon. But I just always gravitate towards it. 10,
I know.
15 years, I will see if we sell the country because we won't need to care now. If you don't die first. Yeah, maybe. Maybe not.
Yeah, we hear that every generation.
Yeah.
We hear that every generation.
The world's going to die or it's not going to die. I'm not concerned either way. I'm just trying to live my life till it changes enough that I have to change.
Till Big Sally comes over.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I never actually went through with it, but I thought about making a Fallout series where I just made a post-apocalyptic baseball player and I would just run around with a bat.
Oh, you do real good with that in Fallout 4 because there's a whole gimmick where there's a vendor who sells nothing but baseball stuff. Okay. His name's Mo, and they call him Swat. They call like baseball bats swatters because it's been so long that nobody remembers the real names of anything. And
yeah.
What was the other thing? One of the things is he talks about the sport itself and how it was something about attacking people. Shit like that. It's pretty funny. Well,
I figured that every time I would get the gimmick to the character would be every time I would you know that kill shot it does when I guess you get a critical or something. I can't remember exactly what that's called. I would just
a critical hit. That's all it is.
I would just yell out a random player's name. So like if I hit someone in the head and I get a critical, I go David Ortiz.
Oh. I got the right facings.
Create your own fun.
Yep.
Am I washing the same thing over and over again because it just keeps going back and I can't tell if it's yellow because it's actual yellow or if it's yellow because it's dirty. I'm washing over the same. God.
I mean, you gotta remember to look at the meters, my man. Meters will change whenever you hit a new item. So, like if you're looking at this fence, this whole thing is just one fence in this section, but I think it changes when you get to the next one. Yeah. So this post divides this part of the fence from that part of the fence. You cleaned the post on the corner somehow from down there.
Oh, cool.
Good job. Proud of you.
Thanks, man. Proud of me, Dad? My real dad's not. Fuck him. Oh, I did not clean that. You're talking with a grade A failure right here, I'll tell you what. He doesn't give a damn about my World Series wins. Oh, man. Oh, God, I'm stuck in the side that... Oh.
I'll still be here, Amos, but I'm going to make a call real quick.
Alrighty. On for help. Help! I don't blame him. I'd call for help. Playing games with me, I'll be calling. Every time. So, chat, what you doing? How's your weekend? Going good? And any wild parties? Well, you guys like to party. I admire some of your attempts for me to spoil the team I'm using for... Not gonna happen, though. I think we'll find out. I plan on releasing the reveal video maybe a week before the game comes out or something. It's gonna be really close to release. Because I'm actually trying, and it's not gonna be good, but I want to try to make it like I put some effort into the reveal. Vanessa's helping me with some shots for that. So. Wonderful woman she is. Volunteered to help. Sure. You are very creative and you know how to take the bland stuff I make and make it better. Partied with the bed this morning. You got laid, huh?
Huh?
Partied with the bed this morning. Got laid.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Get it? It's a bed.
Edge?
A bedge. What the heck's a...
Edge.
Sounds like the wrestler Edge and a bed put together as one.
Edge.
By God, it's Bedge. Spear.
Edge with the mattress.
I would love to party with my bed every morning, but I'm a one night stand kind of guy when it comes to my bed. I leave before the sun comes up. Because of my job.
Keep telling yourself that.
You don't have to be mean, all right? You don't have to agree with that. Just be like, nah, man, I support you. I understand what you're saying.
I don't.
You totally don't remind me of Broke Bed Mountain. Visit my mighty gnome. You are bored. I shall put you on Ferris wheel. Destiny. Have a nice ride, mighty sir. Sniff ass on that. All right.
You be alright. Calm down. Just a friendly, family-friendly stream.
Oh.
Itch.
Waiting for it. Waiting for it. Gonna reveal your team reveal before what made. I bet next week is gonna be franchise. I think they're gonna save Diamond Dynasty for last because they always. I'd get out of the. Because they seem like they always do that.
You can do it, Amos. You can get it. Calm down.
I'm just very interested. Like I said before, I'm interested because when I go to I saw it on GameStop's website, but under the description of the game, they talked about what was the exact wording? I put it on Twitter. The
They probably used words.
improvements. I think they use words. The improvements to franchise and the in-depth additions or something that they made to it, and I'm like, okay, let's see how much they're lying about this one. Got a little bit of backstory on that one. There was one year that SDS was hyping up franchise. Like, well, I'll say hyping up, but they were talking about how they made big additions to franchise and they added something to it. And, I was getting excited because I'm like, oh boy, what could it be? What could they be adding? Because it's pretty bland compared to some other sports franchises.
Yeah.
And when the game came out, you know what they did? They changed the menus.
Hell yeah.
That's it. That was it. They're like, no joke. I wonder if it's still on their archive on YouTube. But when they were talking about it, they're like, yeah, we understand that the navigation through franchise is difficult for some people. Moving fucking left or right is difficult for some people, apparently. So he's like, so we added the shoulder buttons to move the menus in franchise.
Hell
okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Quality of life improvements.
I'm going to go make a club now. Fucking caveman. Are you serious? Like, you didn't think about moving left or right? Good lord.
I mean, most games would just do that and not fucking make a big ass deal out of it.
Yeah, that's the thing, though. It did move on its own. If you just, scrolled to the right, it moved to the next page on its own. And then they're like, oh, yeah, now you don't have to scroll. You could use the left. Back then, it was just on the PlayStation. So, they would say, now you could use the left and right trigger or shoulder buttons to move to the next menu instead of scrolling all the way over. And I'm like, oh, goody. We went from 3 clicks to 1. Oh, such a big improvement. I was just so insulted. I've been so salty against them ever since then, so much to where one of their creators had blocked me on Twitter. Just for saying that they are liars. Never heard of. Yeah, the depth chart. I mean, they're actually living up to their word a little bit more now, but it doesn't seem like it's working like intended. And I said it last year. No. But that's the thing, though. If they would stop releasing it on they're still releasing it on the PS4 and the Xbox One, like the last gen stuff. And people are like,
a lot of people have been talking about that with various games, how they need to let the previous generation just die off now.
Time to go. Bye-bye. It's been 5 years. These consoles aren't hard to get now. But that's holding back a lot of the game because they're
they gotta optimize it on the older hardware, and that makes it hard to take advantage of the newer hardware.
Oh yeah, and they released it on the Switch too, so that didn't help.
I think that's one of the things that fucked up Cyberpunk 2077 when it came out, because they released it on Xbox One and the PS4 or whatever. And I think that really harmed them in terms of what they could do, even if they did try to optimize it for the Series X and PS5.
I don't know how the show is doing on this. I definitely wouldn't expect it to be on the Switch.
Bet it ain't doing as good as NES Baseball on Switch Online.
Ooh, good.
Yes,
I'm interested.
NES Baseball.
So interesting.
Nintendo Entertainment Baseball. Ray used it when he did the scavenger hunt with Hang Time or Game Attack back then. Can't remember.
Yeah, there's
a home run.
Big conspiracy theory around franchise players that they're just purposely not paying attention to it because it doesn't make them money. But yet they funnel money into it, so why not make it better?
If they make it better, then it's got to be better the next time.
The best part is they invest so much into Diamond Dynasty, and every year the main guys that play Diamond Dynasty just complain about it. They're so ungrateful. They're so ungrateful. It's comical. Oh, this is great and all, but I shouldn't be getting this 99 overall 2 weeks in. Yeah, because you have no life and you play 60 hours a week on that game. So of course you're going to get that card. Or however it goes.
What else are they going to do?
It's true. But, I don't know. It's like, every year they say, we find ways to make the game better. Well, people are giving you suggestions and you're just ignoring it. If you can't do it, just tell us you can't do it. That way people will stop asking for it. But
I mean, people aren't that fucking smart. They'll still keep asking.
Oh, I know, for sure. I've just lowered my bar so much to where I'm just happy if there's any changes, even if it's something small, because I'm working on my own storylines.
Like them adding the bumpers to move the menus?
Yes, like that kick in the dick move right there, yeah. Good news, guys. You can now hit a bumper and just... Good lord. I forgot which version that was, but... Like, I've just started, brainstorming my own storylines for my new franchises. The way I can make it interesting for myself and whoever else finds it interesting. Hey. Just a hobby now.
Yeah, man.
Just a hobby. Hobby lobby. A hobby lobby now. will make MTOs. And that's whatever.
So you say it's whatever, but I feel like it's not whatever.
Well, I say it's whatever because obviously I'm not going to change anything about it. I could sit here and be upset about it and
one man
stress myself out, and I'll go back to my old ways when I was streaming, and I do not want to go back.
Sure you do.
I hate how much I used to just absolute the game.
How is that different from what you're doing now?
Well, because these are legitimate complaints. Thank you very much.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I don't think they are.
100%.
I think you're bitching to hear yourself, bitch.
That's well, maybe.
This is coming from somebody who's never played the game, but
yeah, exactly. Appreciate your honesty, though.
Man, Raven's got some strong opinions about this game. He must have played it a lot. 0 hours played, never even thought about the game other than when Amos talks about it.
The show. Oh, is that a movie? No. Oh. Yeah, I know you're not.
Sounds like a good book.
Sounds like a good day on the farm. What's that new game that everyone's been talking about that I don't think it's on Xbox yet? What is it, Helldivers?
Yeah, Brian's been talking to me about it a bit.
Is it coming to Xbox?
The first one didn't apparently, but I believe that's a Sony IP like directly, so that makes sense. But yeah, people are petitioning to get it made, put on Xbox. So Ray played it the other day.
It looks fun.
With, Nags and Matt and Chibi. Yeah, it looked like a good time. It's got some issues. The biggest one right now being server issues and people not being able to log in and stuff like that.
Well, hold on. That game's having server issues? No.
Yeah, man.
No way.
It's got server issues. They can't get enough people to take the food out.
Like every game that comes out. This game will be ready day one. Well, you sure about that?
I mean, day one of release or day one of when you finish the final patch?
Of next year.
Were you the one who sent me that video talking about, like, no, it was something in Ray's. Some video I saw where it's like a video talking about, like when to play games, and it's like, the basic gimmick of the video is some people like talking about how they're excited to play this game when it first comes out, and people mocking them saying, well, you played it on the day of release. You got to play it on the play date, which is the date that the game actually becomes playable.
Yeah.
I think it was something Ray showed it during one of his streams. Probably a Mega 64-bit. I can't remember. It was just funny saying that. Like, yeah, something like that.
It's like, remember when Master Chief Collection came out and the multiplayer didn't work on it?
Yeah, man. And I was one of the only people in our friend group who did not buy it out of release.
Yeah, it really
made a good decision there.
It applied to my fandom. I don't regret buying it.
Yeah, I mean, it got real good once they fixed it.
Yeah, once they fixed. Once they decided to go, oh man, we really need to fix this.
Man, we put this up something royal.
People really aren't happy with the whole fact the multiplayer doesn't work.
The main draw for this whole franchise doesn't work. That ain't no
the game that put a whole console on the map? Yeah, we really need that multiplayer to work. Can you imagine, like, the boss, like, the head developer coming in, the main guy or whatever, going, all right.
Multiplayer's broke. What? Multiplayer's broke.
Congratulations on the release, everyone. It is a rousing failure. The multiplayer doesn't work. What the fuck was up with that? Oh, man. I just don't know how that happens. Like, what is the point of testing the game if something like that just doesn't work?
Well, you see, reasons. Also reasons.
Day I'm podding.
That's accurate. Oh, this level's so tedious.
No.
Hideous.
What was that?
Almost got one pod done. Oh, there's a whole other side. Oopsies. All right, we're gonna wait for
Yeah,
this.
see, that's the thing with this is you'll think you're almost done with something, and you're like, oh yeah.
Why don't we
there's a
just
whole
stop
other...
it?
I mean, you could do that, but I still feel like it's easier just to let it rotate.
Just let me get the outsides and then.
No, fuck yourself. Yeah, every time I've played this level, and this will be about the 4th time now, you know what the main way I got like the center columns and all that done? I would just jump around the star. Like I'd get to the top of the star like this, Amos.
Yeah.
So I'm on top of this. I would just like jump over here, and I'm now in the middle. And I would just ride this whole thing the whole time because that seemed like the easiest fucking way to do it.
Thought that said glory.
It does. It's just in Spanish.
What's the mighty gnome? Hello, mighty gnome, sir. Sorry to stop you on your journey to save people on prices on hotels. Just gonna clean. I don't know if I could do that southern drawl that long.
Sure you can.
I really enjoyed how much it cracked you up.
Oh yeah, I'm still laughing about it.
When you laugh that hard, it makes me feel.
Yeah, man.
Because I'm like, I was like, I have my funny moments. I'm not normally a funny person, but the clock is right.
I
2
think I
times
made
a day.
up for when we were doing the Helter Skelter part of the game, and you fucked up like 25 times.
That's your service, man. Who'd have fucked it up?
I still laugh about that. Like I said, it wasn't that you didn't know that wasn't coming. You were just so fucking adamant. And I'm like, this is not something I expected to hear today. Like, if you're talking about like, the show or something like that, or you're talking about wrestling, that's when I expect you to be adamant about something. But then you're so determined that.
What was it, Toby Keith? Right? Was that the Toby Keith incident?
Yeah. No. What was the song you said?
Save a horse, ride a cowboy.
Yeah, I was like, that is absolutely fucking not. And I don't know why you're choosing to down this hill. God, it was so fucking.
It was big and rich, you dummy.
Oh God.
No, it wasn't. I literally stopped and looked it up.
Yeah, because I knew that moment was going to come when I was telling you it actually was, and I was like, all right, I gotta look this up. But did you ever tell Vanessa about it the next day?
I have not told her about it yet. I need to tell her.
Oh, God.
Way she can disown me and go find a more attractive man.
So funny. Saved a horse, rode a cowboy too hard. That is not a Toby Keith
That's
song.
not a Toby Keith song. Yeah, it is.
Hey man, it was fucking A+ on confidence about it, even if you were wrong. You were fucking
I felt so good about it.
I
Felt so good about it. I was so confident that was the song.
Good Lord.
I don't regret it.
I don't either. And again, I don't have anything to regret.
Guess it's clean.
Look at the meter.
Well, the meter's gone, but I don't remember it dinging. Oh, did I get under it? Did get under
Yeah, it should ding, it should flash white, the meter should be completely empty.
I wonder what other thing I can mess up. Yeah, that wasn't the only thing I messed up in that stream too. I was just I was borderline stupid. Like
there was like 2 or 3 big ones and one like slight one. It's like
I love the PS360.
I saw something somebody was saying about Microsoft might be bringing back like saying like the 360 branding or something. I don't know. I didn't read the article. I just saw like a headline, and I'm like, why the fuck would you do that? You were 2 generations away from that. You fucked that up already. You missed the 720.
I
You should be on this
remember.
fucking 1080 by now.
I remember when the 360 was first announced, and people were like putting up images of it being a sphere.
Sphere. It's spherical.
Spherical. Freaking Josh. Did you know the house?
Josh, I don't think people really shout out Drake anymore.
What did he do?
Your guess is as good as mine. I just know he apparently got into a bunch of trouble about something.
Oh, good old woman. Seemed like the Johnny Bravo of real life.
I think it might have been a kitty thing.
Oh no! Why would you do that, Drake Balls?
I'm not positive. I
Allegedly.
have a vague memory of somebody saying something like that. Or not one person. I'm not taking that off one person. I think it was conversations being had about it.
You know
Could be.
the Drake and Josh house got demolished.
That sucks.
Round.
You know they someone built the Simpsons house like in a neighborhood. I think it was for some kind of contest. Somebody won it, but they didn't want it, and they just tried to sell the house, but nobody wanted it because it's like that garish color. So they ended up having to repaint it more normal to get people to buy
Man,
it.
people are lame.
Yep. Should have been a stipulation in the contract. If you buy the house, you gotta paint yourself yellow.
Done. I'll have a house payment forever? Sure.
Oh, I was gonna tell you, I sent in the payment to pay off my car loan yesterday.
Yes, sir.
So now I'm just
Awesome.
gonna have my checks be like $100 shorter a week for the next like 2.5 years.
We paid off. Got our tax return. Finally paid off that horrible PD card. Used to be Ally. Good lord. I hate that company. I like Ally, but I hate the fact that they sold their credit branch to TD Bank. And they're
TD
just
Bank.
awful. Yeah, Titty Bank?
Titty Bank.
Because their app was tits up. Like, it was awful. You had to go through like 4 menus. Like, if you went on the app, you had to go through 4 menus just to pay on your card. Really? You can't be...
Security.
You can't
That
be...
way, anybody that tries to steal your card information, they get tired before they get there.
Boy, would they get tired or frustrated? I don't know. And the website was always down, so like the few times I had to go on the website to pay it. Sorry, this page is not available at the moment. No, you're available. You just don't want to be. Stop ghosting me. Is that right? Is that how you say that word?
What, ghosting?
Yeah, is that right?
What do you mean?
Am I using that term correctly, or am I being a Toby?
Ghosting is the process by which you just stop talking to somebody
Okay, yeah, that sounds
without
like
any
them.
explanation.
That sounds like them.
I think it generally has the context of like dating, like you're dating someone, then you just stop talking to them instead of like breaking up with them definitively. But yeah, I think that works out.
I feel so bad for Leo and when he gets in his whenever that'll be. Because
yeah,
it's
gotta go to you to advice. Yeah, I got
it's gonna. Hey, you know what? I'm a pretty good catch. All right, I'm a solid 5 out of 10. All right, very solid 5 out of 10. Quick on the trigger there, aren't you, buddy?
Another version of where I made that post when y'all had Leo, and I said I hope he gets Vanessa's looks in your brains. That'll be another thing for him. I hope he goes to you for financial advice and goes to her for love advice.
Yeah. Fine. That's fine. I accept those terms. I accept that.
Oh, God.
Cool. I will be more than happy to accept that. It's just like how when Leo makes friends at school, I say, "Oh, good, you are like your mother."
Yeah. Don't Don't be an introvert, kids. It makes life difficult.
Oh man. Don't snort cotton candy either.
I don't know about that one. No, I think you just trying to stop people from having fun now.
Yeah, I don't look forward to I've come to 2 terms already. And we'll see what actually happens. Becomes
Do you think you're going to get voted in for another?
God no. No, I think I finally have convinced her no. I said I don't care.
Nah.
I'll get the snip. That's fine. I don't care.
You ever
But
seen those pictures of old timey families where it's like 13 kids or some shit?
stresses me out just looking at those photos.
That should be y'all.
No.
Yeah.
I will die. Like, I will die.
Oh,
It is so hard to have a kid. Like just one kid. And there's people like my sister has 3 kids. And I just don't know. I don't know how she does it. I'm
very careful, man.
Yeah. And they're good kids. Don't get me wrong. Like that makes it a little easier. They're really good kids, but just the financial strain of having more than one kid stresses me out. It really does.
Hey, you could be like my uncles and have, like 13 plus kids and only have dealings with like 4 of them at a time.
Could, but I don't think I will.
Come on, man.
Oh, God. I like when Leo gets to that point. I feel like we're doing a good job at raising him, but I don't think we'll properly know until he becomes more independent.
Yeah.
He's a good kid. He really is. He's very respectful. He wants to help people. I'm glad he wants to. But he also knows how to stand up for him. Did I tell you that story of what happened at his soccer game last week?
I don't think so.
Okay, stop me if I have. But, so it was 2 weeks ago, and they were playing this team, and the team won. Like, the team beat Leo's team 6-4. But there was this one kid on the team that was really good. Like, he was fast, like, flash fast. He was honestly running around every other kid on the field.
Yeah.
And so the game was over, and he was really good at what he did. Like, he knew how to dribble, he knew how to properly kick the soccer ball. He knew how to take it from people. He was just good at the game. He didn't do anything wrong. He was just really good at it. But, they do the thing at the end of the game where they go, shake hands and say good, that stuff. Well, the kid got to the end, and he didn't aim it at Leo, but Leo just happened to be the last kid he shook hands with or whatever. And after he shook Leo's hand, he just like did a little laugh and he goes, "You guys are awful." And I was like, okay, let me see how he responds to this. I'm very curious to see how he responds to unnecessary criticism.
Somebody showing off, yeah.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, man, I don't know if I'm proud or concerned. Because Leo looked at him and just with a calm voice, I mean, no like he didn't cry, he wasn't angry, he wasn't anything. He just kind of looks at the kid and he goes, "You suck," and then just walked back.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And Vanessa's like, "Leo, what was that?" I said, "Hold on now, let's get his side of the story," because I saw it, but I wanted to see if he was going to tell it. I don't think Vanessa saw it, so that's why she was a little abstained about it. But
yeah,
he told it, pretty much the way I saw it, and I was like, "Son, that's good. You didn't push any buttons anymore. You just kind of gave it right back to him and walked away. That's exactly how you're supposed to handle it."
yeah.
But Vanessa was like, "What happens if he would have hit Leo?" And I said, "Well, we would have gave Leo permission to deck the shit out of him."
Yeah, man. That's what Pop always said. You don't start it, finish it.
He'll get kicked out of the league. Oh no, it's not like we don't have other counties we could. It was just, I was kind of proud. I really was.
Yeah, man.
Sounds fair to me. Yeah, that's what I thought. It sounds fair. I don't know if that kid heard him say that. I really don't. Because Leo just said it kind of quick. It was just looked at him and was like, man, you suck. He just walked back. So maybe the kid didn't react because he didn't hear him, but regardless, Leo felt accomplished. He felt like he stood up for himself, and at the end of the day, that's kind of just all I asked for. You know? Stand up for yourself because nobody else is going to do it for you.
I think Leo should have shot him.
Sure. All right. Well, we'll ride this train. Why not? But it was, I'll tell you when I signed up for adult softballs. I can't wait for that to start.
Bro,
Can't wait
you're
to
gonna be dead on your feet.
do what?
You're gonna be dead on your feet, son.
Nah, I'll be all right. I need the exercise.
Yeah, man.
I just hope it ain't on Tuesday night. If it is on Tuesday nights, I will be tired when we're playing.
I just had the best fucking idea in regards to that. To show up to your games and treat it as if it's like, you know, like kids softball. And
Yeah.
so I think you're prepared there. But I will be one of those like really aggressive parents, like way more aggressive than needed for a kids game.
Like, I'm going to swing and miss, and you're going, like, you call that a fucking swing? Just, you're going to be grounded, you swing like that.
Oh, my God. Fucking the only person there doing it. God.
No, I'm on board with this idea. Go ahead. I like it. I like it. Just realized I don't have the stupid thing on again.
Likes to suck, nerd.
Now, we haven't got any word on when it starts or where it's at. As long as it's not all the way across the county like Leo's was.
Damn, you gonna have to go to Belarus. Fuck.
Well, that's going to be one expensive plane ticket. Now, league did I sign up for?
You gonna have to swim there.
All right, well, I'm not really.
No, well, you'll figure it out. I got the faith in you.
I don't have the lungs in me. That's what I'm worried about. There are no lungs here, man.
Damn. Better get some gills.
The YouTube, there was a YouTube baseball game where it was YouTubers versus a college. I think it was a college team. Not exactly how you think it would, but they took some swings where I was just like, man, even I wouldn't swing like that. And then I was like, oh wait, I'm not a popular.
Sure you are. Best YouTuber on the planet.
Oh man, I wish.
You questioning me? Might not be any kind of YouTuber when I get done with you.
You're gonna be a you suck.
No, you're gonna be dead. You're gonna be in the ground, son.
Really more direct than.
You'll be alright. Little death ain't never killed nobody.
Huh?
Why were you laughing?
Well, death never killed no one. I'll tell you what.
Oh, that's what this. Little death ain't never killed nobody.
I'll tell you what.
Tell me why.
What up, Gabe?
Gabe. Oh, mighty GNOME.
How is our leader?
Being a fuck, laying on his ass.
Yes, just like a leader.
Did Adam get a hold of you and tell you had to delete your cell sub app?
Yeah, he told me I had to delete it and then reinstall it.
Yeah, because apparently they're doing all the changeover shit this evening. Or like tonight, going into tomorrow. where they're changing like the route numbers and all that kind of shit.
Oh!
So I guess that's why they got to do that, so they can actually update our schedules and everything.
I have to uninstall it and then reinstall it
Just
tomorrow morning.
Yeah, just reinstall it. Yeah, what Caitlin told me.
I guess I can have him delete.
Oh, you have to have it deleted today, so you might want to do that right now.
Just gonna hold on a second.
Yeah, she told me and Laura she had us in a group text telling us to call her when we got done today.
It's Sales Hub, right?
Oh, yeah, Cell Sub Plus. Maybe your stream's kind of flickering there.
Well, now would be a bad time for you to be like, psych.
And you better hope it didn't need to be earlier.
We're good. Not like they don't know where I'm at anyway.
Oh, this is bad. Oh, God.
Okay, we're getting pretty high here on the scale, aren't we there now? I'll tell you what. We're going to get on down here. Should I try a Canadian accent? I don't think I can do it.
And you need to do something, son.
Praise be the...
Times.
Already fallen. If I fall and I can't get up, I need one of them life alerts. I love me some life alert. Alerted about my life a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same notification every time. You ain't got shit going on.
What?
Bobby?
I don't know you.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
Oh my gosh, stop. Oh, wait. I don't know you.
Ah, now I'm stuck up here.
And people are really missing out on the old bit we did. A couple of streams ago about that.
Well, they need to watch the clip. I mean, I highlighted the whole
It's 20 minutes.
20-minute highlight.
Like an episode of something.
Yeah, man.
Velocity Gnome is here to save you on deal. Like a British accent.
I don't remember. That was now on to 25 years ago.
Yeah, 25 years ago, I tell you what.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back here to the PowerWash Bro Simulator. We're here to wash a Ferris wheel. And I tell you what, this Ferris wheel is dirtier than fuck, boy. I tell you that. It is dirtier than a mud pin on a Monday.
I just had a great idea for a fucking bit.
No.
If we started doing like a YouTube series of some kind, if this would be assuming like this was our first time doing shit on the internet, we couldn't do it now. But you start doing a YouTube series where you do shit like that, where you talk with like some kind of accent like that, and you just get through the whole series for however long you do it, and then at the very end, you just reveal that it's been a fucking accent the whole time. Like just talking your normal voice, and just really fuck with people.
Brecken, got a confession to make. I just want you to understand that the hate mail that I get will well deserved. Constant state of Kentucky. This ain't my room.
Yeah, just be the best fucking thing.
I've had a good time messing with y'all. I'll tell you what.
Oh Lord, I would laugh my fucking ass off about that.
Now we could totally do that. I would just get rid of my channel, come back brand new. Wear a mask just to piss people off. Get in your daggum home. Why do you need that mask for? I tell you what.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a ding dang dong on, man. Boomhauer singing in sync. The Backstreet.
You want to do that shit again? 2 for 2?
I'm gonna bat 1,000. It might as well be something funny.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of good jokes.
Do you have jokes?
No, God, no. Jesus, no.
You had the one, and I stole it from you during the Gears playthrough.
I still watch that clip.
Uh,
I love that joke. That was a good one. I think
Still
that was.
fucking laugh about when you. I don't remember what happened to you, but you were like freaking out during one of our gear streams, and you just started going, and I was just like, it's magic. Yeah, that's so fucking well timed. Oh, we killed Amos. That's the end of the co-op series.
Oh shit.
So I hope you've enjoyed the co-op series with me and Amos. I had no distinction. We got to finish up because Amos is dead now.
Yeah, I'm sorry that I panic when I have about 17 enemies chasing me around.
That was the best part. Is I had no idea what was happening because I was just doing. Because it was one of the sequences where you split up. And I was just like, you just started doing that, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Sorry guys, no MLB the show this year. I died because I choked on Baja. Not happy. Not a happy man.
Cuck.
Yeah, boy. Yay for that.
Oh yeah, it was the first like 2 times I played this level. I didn't use the scaffolding, either because I just didn't realize it was there. I just didn't think about it. This is how I used to get around this.
Yeah.
So this thing, it would, and this is with it spinning because, like I said, I never turned it off. But I would just hop up on this and then just slowly climb my happy ass like up
God.
railings like this.
There wasn't an achievement to keep this on the whole time, was there?
No, that was for the thing over there, the carousel. It's like I said, if there's some levels that don't have achievements, but if they do have an achievement, it's only one. Unless it's like something separate from the actual thing you're cleaning.
Oh, okay. So, I gotta go back to something real quick.
Nope.
And I gotta be very careful how I word this. So that you know this is gonna be good.
Uh-huh.
Aw.
So like I'm about to get trapped in something here.
No, you're not. I'm about to trap myself into something.
Okay.
So I went to GameStop. You remember
Oh.
to talk about the show? Because I wanted to pre-order the big edition of the game because of the hat. Do you remember what the name of that version was that I told you?
The Negro League, right?
Yes. Correct. Right? Nothing wrong with saying that because that's literally the name of the league and the name of the edition. I learned, and this doesn't make sense to me, but when I was at my local GameStop, when I told the person that I was looking for the pre-order that game, that version of the game, she refused to say the name of it because allegedly she said they could get fired if someone reported her saying that.
I could see that.
I'm just like, but that's the name of the game. Like, that's the edition
Yeah, but
name.
even so, I mean, you fucking know how people are. You especially know how people are where we live. So there's going to be 2 reactions to that.
Dumb.
Either somebody praising them for saying it.
Yeah.
Or someone getting uptight about it.
Why is there a volcano in the background?
You really don't fucking listen to me, do you?
What? What'd you say?
Guys, I've been telling you
No, you have.
times that there is a whole subplot about a volcano going fucking, like, getting close to exploding.
The first time I've seen it. But yeah, so I was there were other people in the store, and if she said, you know, I noticed that when I was saying the addition, she kept like trying to hold a smile in, like she was getting uncomfortable. And so eventually I switched it. I said, yeah, I'm looking for that version because I didn't catch on at that point. And then when everybody left, I was like, is are you uncomfortable with me saying that? And that's when she explained to me that despite that being the name of the game, she said that people could report them for saying that because some people would get it misinterpreted as them being racial slur instead of the name of the game. And I'm like,
if the other people in there probably have no idea about fucking the show,
yeah,
then they're just going to hear that and think they're not going to think, oh, he's because what's another series that's ever going to be able to say that or have that in the name ever, you know? So the likelihood that anyone's going to think about that is, you know, nearly zero.
But the thing that gets me is that, but GameStop knows it's the name of the game. So if someone reports them, they could just say, well, sir or madam, that's the name of the game. That's not our employee being racist. That's just the name of the game. That's the name of the version of it.
Yeah. But it's also that kind of thing where at the local level, somebody might not even think about it, to look into it. The manager doesn't even know. Because, I mean, you know the fucking kind of people that get to be managers down here.
Yeah, great individual.
Oh, yeah. The very best.
Well, they should really remove it from their GameStop video then, because they say it in the video, obviously.
Oh, well, that's a video. That's different.
They're in there making racial slurs. I'm going to go grab my hood.
The South will rise again because of a fucking baseball video game.
Yeah, that worked out great last time. Oh my god, is that Sherman? And then that was it. All she wrote.
Rise again. What do you mean rise again? We've been in the same spot for 100 years.
Never rose to begin with. It was like out of date bread.
Got half erect and fell over.
I love them.
Yeah, that was one of the things, like, I don't know how long it's been now, but whenever, like, the thing was happening where there was that, like, march with the people carrying, like, the tiki torches and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about? When people were getting all pissy about shit. I don't remember the context.
You're talking about that? I guess it wasn't really a rally, but it was a gathering for sure.
Something like that, yeah. But whenever that happened, and like people started like, I know one of the things I saw was like people in like trucks like had the rebel flag like showing, and they were talking about all kinds of shit about the South Rise again. That was the first time I ever realized that anybody actually took that shit seriously.
Oh, dude.
I was like, I always thought that was more of like, I don't know, like I guess maybe like a sentimental thing, just like about Southern pride. Mm-hmm. Not that, the Southern, shit that they're talking about needs to be prided about. But I'm just like, you people seriously fucking sit here thinking that, because what context could you believe that is good? Like, you say the South will rise again. Are you literally saying that we're going to rise again to make people slaves? Is that what you're fucking trying to say?
Well,
because you got to be off your goddamn rocker.
They are, but it's the way they word it, because they'll say, and you could tell which side that the person is on by asking this question, but you could ask any person, what was the Civil War about?
Yeah.
And then if they say,
what is it? It's like a state's right to choose or some shit.
Which, to be honest, it kind of was, but at the same time, there was general push to be outlawing it.
Was it by word of law about state choice? Yes, but the state making that choice were fucking moronic.
Yeah, the problem was that, there was a lot of problems with it, but the biggest problem was that the North was going in a more industrial direction, and the South was agriculture. So the farming tools they had for their agriculture were people. And so when you move from you're trying to tell them like, hey, you could be agricultural, that's fine, but you can't use slaves anymore. That really threw him in a tizzy because it's like, well, what do we do? Our whole
Essentially telling
economy is going
them,
to collapse.
yeah, essentially you're taking all of our quote unquote equipment away.
Took our jobs.
They took away the people doing our jobs because we didn't want to do them because we're not fucking morons. And
Yeah,
nobody won't stand out picking fucking cotton and shit like that.
Yeah, there was a lot of paranoia on both sides too. Like the North was definitely paranoid that the South was going to, like, basically if the North wrote a law about it, the South was just
They were
going to
going to
ignore
enforce
it.
it. Period.
No, if the North happened to write a law that said, slavery's done, you can't do it anymore, the South was going to ignore it. That's what the North was paranoid about.
Oh, I see.
And the South was paranoid that, oh, tell me you haven't heard this before, but the South was paranoid like, oh, it's going to start with our slaves, and then they're going to tell us we can't do this, we can't do that, we can't. It was like a slippery slope, is what they were comparing it to. So,
yeah.
So when the South attacked the United States first, which is what happened, that's not an opinion, that's not a political opinion. Literally, what happened. That's how everything kicked off. That's why I don't consider the rebel flag to be part of America. It should be part of American history, but not part of America, because people are like, oh, I could fly the rebel flag next to American flag. And I'm like, well, no, you shouldn't actually, because when you attacked, when that fort was attacked, what was it, I think it was Fort Sumter. I hope I'm saying that right. But
I know you're saying the fort right. I don't know if you're correct about it being the first.
yeah, when the South attacked the fort, they stopped being pro
USA.
Yeah, pro USA. Now you became enemies of the US, so you can't take them in a freaking thing. But you can't really sit there and say you can't fly those two things together.
I gotta turn this on for a second to get to the bottom.
Do what you need to do. But yeah, it's just, people were stretching that. I was like, that's kind of just like a cringy thing to have now. It really is. Like, it makes me wince, and not because I'm scared of it, but because it really spells. It doesn't stand for what you think it stands for. That's the thing. And I'm not necessarily going to sit there and say it stands for racism, but it does stand for a principle and an idea.
An idea
wasn't going to last.
An idea. I can't say this fucking word.
Identity.
Ideology that supported slavery and racism. There you go. That's the words. Words are hard.
Last week, you had a patient come in with a rebel flag blanket. He was high on something. That's 1 out of every 4 people down here.
Yeah.
Whether they have it painted on their truck, or they have a cowboy hat, or shoes. I mean, we've seen shoes. We've seen almost everything. You think of a product, there's probably going to be a rebel flag on it somewhere.
Or it'll be made in the image of it if it's not just put on there somehow.
Now look, I'll be fair. I'm going to be fair. Okay, if you want to put that in your house, on your property, hey, that's you, man. You put that on your property. You can do whatever you want. It's your property. But don't petition to have it put, next to the American flag at a public school or at a courthouse or anything like that.
Can you find this fucking spoke? Because I keep clicking on it, but it won't highlight for me.
Spoke.
Well, if you go into the menu and click on it, it should highlight, but mine won't actually stay highlighted, and I can't see. The only thing left is these front spokes. It's, I believe, it's the red bits in the front with the lights on them. But it's one of these front ones.
Yeah, I fell from it. I know it's on this side. Let me climb this guy.
I want to turn this on, that way at least it's rotating them.
Yeah.
And maybe we can see the dirt.
This thing.
With the controller. with the bumpers. Isn't that so convenient?
There's a little bit of history tonight. Love the fact that I drop in random history thing. Here's my jam.
But what's the bread for the jam?
Oh, I walked into my first store today, and I was immediately met with anger.
On your side or somebody else's?
Somebody else. Of course, you know it's February, and you know what February is.
Black History.
Black History Month. And one of the boomers store was just like, he goes, "Oh, maybe I can claim I'm black and I'll get all the benefits." I'm like, what did you say? she goes, "Why do we need a whole history about it? Like, why do we need a whole month about it? What is the month after this gonna be White History Month?" And I'm like, her name, I'm not gonna say her name. But I said, "Lady, there's a reason why there's a month for it." I was like, because you know who
significant reason.
Yeah, there's a lot. And I was like, because you know who George Washington is, but you don't know who George Washington Carver is. And then you don't know who, there are some people that don't know who Martin Luther King is, which blows my mind. I was like, it's all about contributions that African Americans have made to the United States.
Who the fuck did you say?
What?
Who was that second person you said?
Martin Luther King.
Who the fuck is that?
Okay, I know you're kidding. Don't do that. Don't scare me like that. Jesus Christ, man.
Not like there's a fucking Martin Luther King Boulevard over.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, in every town in the city.
Fucking had you there for a second.
You did. I was just like, did I say the name wrong?
I had to do it twice.
Are we Toby Keith in this again? I can't Toby Keith this. All right. But like, I just basically told her, I was like, it's because the reason there's not a White History Month is because white history is pushed as a primary. And I'm not saying that as
world history, essentially.
Yes. Like, you know about a lot of white rulers. You don't know a lot about minority rulers. You know about policies pushed by white politicians, but you don't know a lot of policies pushed by minority politicians. I mean, it's just like subway platforms next, by the way. But of course she didn't take it because she's got a small brain. But he's like, I just don't see why we need a whole history. And then that's when I said, well, you're obviously too dumb to understand what I'm telling you. I can't explain it any better than that. Well, I probably could, but I don't have the time to do that. So it's just so amazing. It really is. It's so amazing. It's okay if you just don't want to celebrate it because you have a right to not celebrate it. But at the same time, don't ask questions like that. Don't do that. It's okay to say that you don't understand it. That's fine. You could say, I don't understand why we have it. But then to say, we don't need it, it's an asinine thing. Like, Leo this week learned about George Washington Carver. And I'm like, cool.
I'm going to be upfront with you. I don't know offhand. I know the name, but I can't place his significance in history right now. Is he a lawmaker? No.
George Washington Carver. I don't want to get him confused with somebody. Let me make sure. I don't want to Toby Keith it. Look it up real quick just to make sure I don't screw. Because, like I said, I know a bit, just not everything. Stable. I knew it. I knew he would say something before I look it up. Okay, so State says he was significant because he helped with agricultural efforts in the South. Not the peanut butter bit. Sorry, an emote's cutting off part. But yeah, basically he helped with.
Yeah, see, I knew there was something about peanut butter that I have in my brain. Like, I associate peanut butter with the name for some reason. I couldn't remember why. And I'm like, there's something else I know that he's significant for. I just couldn't place it off the top of my head.
He was a well prominent black scientist. So, you know, he led a lot of innovations in agriculture. Stop me if I'm wrong, State, but it's important to know your history. Like, it really is. I told Leo that. I said, even if you don't care about it, because Vanessa don't care about history that much, that even if you don't care about it, at least learn it.
History's overrated.
Is it the most important one? Maybe not, but still important. I've used more history stuff than I have things that I have learned in math. I don't know if that reflects on me, but probably does.
I'm like, well, I mean, probably same. I haven't really used as much math as any kind of history, but I'm the dead opposite. I loved math, and I have no mind for history. Not that I hate it. I just like I said last time we were talking about this. My brain will not function for that kind of stuff.
It's like me in algebra. I can't. No matter what I would do, I couldn't stay focused on that. But yeah, he learned about him, and he learned about. I think it was first African American lady to go on the International Space Station. I'll know the name when I see. No, that's not it.
But are you sure, though?
Oh, Mary Jackson. That's not who.
Yeah.
He said something how she was. Oh no, she was a teacher. That I think he said that she taught the first integrated school. I think that's kind of fun. I could look in his planner. They send us home a planner every Monday. Because I'm curious. I want to get this right. I can't sit here and say, "Oh, know your history," and that's about off.
I mean, you can.
I can, but probably shouldn't.
Probably not. Probably wouldn't be good.
I know this is what people are dying to see.
Damn right.
Dude, I love history. I could do a podcast on history. Not necessarily like teaching people, but just talking about things.
That's something else we could do. Do a history podcast since I don't know shit about it.
It's up to you.
What the fuck was that?
And don't worry about it.
What the fuck was that?
Don't worry about it. It's my bedtime alarm.
Uh-huh. Bedtime? You gotta go take yourself in?
I am going to take myself in. I can't turn the thing off, okay? I accidentally turned it on when I get switched to the phone. I don't know how to turn it off.
Probably go into your settings and look up whatever kind of thing it is.
The heck is it? Oh, that's not the right newsletter.
Just falling all kinds apart, huh?
I know that was a week ago. It really bugs me that I cannot find it. I'll find it. But yeah, anyway, she was it had something to do with school. I don't know if it was she taught the first integrated class or if she was a kid. I'll find it. I guess that's going into woke territory.
Sure you do.
I think the best thing I said to her when she said, He goes, why do we need even Black History Month? I said, you know what? You're right. Why do we even need the 4th of July? Or why do we need Christmas? Why do we need anything? You know? Let's just get rid of all the holidays.
Yeah, man. No holidays. You just
No
work
holidays.
every day till you die.
Holidays are for wimps. You know who doesn't celebrate holidays? Mighty Gnome.
Praise be the mighty gnome.
Praise be the Mighty Gnome. Better count your sins. Because the Mighty Gnome will come for you. He will Travelocity your ass. I don't know what that means. But... yeah, the only thing I got out of that clip that you so kindly made was how much I am reminded of how I hate my voice.
Oh, yeah, that's everything, no matter what you do. I hate listening to myself back.
I was like, man, if I hate my voice, I can imagine how people hate.
No, your voice sounds different when it's outside your head.
I'm the Barry White of... hey, baby. We gonna swing the ball now. Big old bat.
How about you don't?
I'm gonna do redneck baseball. Well, I reckon you gonna carry that big old stick there, and you know what they used to say, you know what they used to say. I'll tell you what, you walk softly and you carry a big stick. I'll tell you what. Good Lord, he smacked that ball so hard. Reminds me of my ex-wife. Anyway, what? Net commentary, huh? Is that the wrong attachment? What attachment are you using? Are you just using the short one?
Yeah, for now. But I'm also trying to walk over all these damn rails while doing this wall. What's that?
Alright, I can't.
Sure you can. Let's do it.
Yeah, that's why I like to follow this guy named
There's Bob Joe Bob Jensen.
Ruby Bridges. I think that's it.
I don't think you know anything. Better be, much as you're hyping it up.
I just don't think I could find. I don't think it was Ruby Bridges who was the first African American child to. Don't think. Because he said something about a teacher.
Listen, I can solve this pretty easily for you. You go wake Leo up and ask him.
Yeah, sure, I'll do. I will ask him tomorrow, though. See if he remembers.
Pop
He did
quiz,
good,
do you remember?
Because he was telling me about it. Because I remember when I was taking him to school that morning, I read up on his... When I like to take him to school on Wednesdays and Thursdays, I haven't been the last couple. I read over his planner and I was like, I see you're going over this week. I said, I want you to tell me who this is when I pick you up today. That's what y'all are talking about. His credit, he gets in the card. He tells me all about that he learned George Washington Carver and this other lady whose name escapes me. Proud of him. I said, keep flexing that brain.
Wait, hold on a minute. The thing you said the first time, did you still mean that? And now you're trying to figure out what she actually did? Or you said she was the first African American woman on the International Space Station?
Yeah, I think that's wrong. I don't think that's correct.
Okay.
Because he said something about her being a teacher.
I don't know her name, but I know that same person because I watch a lot of Star Trek. Was actually, which I don't think she was the first. She might have been. I think she was actually an astronaut, but she was on Star Trek as a guest appearance. So that's why I was about to say I think I could find out, but then I was like, I think you said that wasn't right.
Yeah, I don't think that was correct.
You know what? Let me look that up anyway, and maybe that is right, and you're just misremembering.
I'll know the name when I hear it. But I don't think it's the same person. Not that name. Um, it bugs me that I don't remember what the name. Leo told me about it. He did his part. He told me about it. Now, is his memory maybe a little foggy about how he learned it? Probably. But it's something about her being a teacher. Oh, exactly.
Well, that's why I was saying that because I think this person was a teacher, maybe. Can't recall. No.
May Jennison. I don't think it was May. I want to say it started with an A, but I'm not.
That's Mae Jemisin's who I was thinking of. But I was thinking something said she was a teacher at some point, but no, she was a specifically an astronaut. The what now?
I won't say if she came. Maybe she remembers how she did. But yeah, no, he did his part though. He told me all about it. It's just been about a week since we talked about it. Mine's a little foggy.
That dimension getting you.
It is, yeah. Getting worse.
Surely not.
Surely. Who is Shirley? I'll tell you what.
I am serious. Don't call me Shirley.
Like when Leo says actually, I'm like, who's Ashley? Don't need to know about? Playing Mass Effect?
Who? You? Me? You? Her?
We had a small talk about Jackie Robinson. I don't know if he was interested or not, because he doesn't seem to be too interested in baseball. I was telling him about Jackie Robinson. Oh, he broke color barrier for baseball, and he said something like, "Oh yeah, we talked about him." And the reason I knew he talked about him, he wore 42, right? Yep, that's cool. There's a day in baseball where they celebrate that. Robinson Day.
Was that the picture I sent you last time we played? That cropped up?
What?
Remember, I think the last time we streamed, I sent you a picture that was like a random Facebook post that showed up. Was that Jackie Robinson where he was in his like locker room at his last game when he retired?
That might have been it. Let me see.
There we go. Should still be in Messenger there.
Yep, that's right. Yeah. Jackie Robinson sitting in the clubhouse at Ebbets Field on the day he retired from baseball.
Yeah, I'm sure you had to scroll through those 5,000 reels you send me a day.
I have to send you stuff now. I see it and I'm like, I bet Dakota thinks this is gonna be funny.
What was the one you sent me earlier? Oh, the fucking
Time for some dad jokes.
Me Who thing.
Yeah.
Me Tahoe. I watched that video when it first came out. So good. That one they did in Among Us, and then when they did the one where they turned all the color off and made all their characters like shades of black and gray and white.
Oh my gosh.
And it was just hell figuring anything out. He's got to play Among Us because of a sub goal at some point.
It's us. Leo decorated his bunk bed sticker. And I asked him, I said, where did you get those from? He goes, I don't know. All right. I'll take it.
Showed up in the pile of stickers. So.
I'll take a picture of it and I'll send it to you because he's literally got them all over. It's not one or two. It's about 25, 30.
Hell yeah. little sus.
Does a baby computer call his father? Oh, I know this one. Data.
Mm.
Anyway,
It's actually pronounced data.
actually pronounced. No, I'm pretty sure it's not pronounced that way. Definitely not. Shut up.
Doesn't sound right.
It does sound very friendly.
Lieutenant Commander data. Huh?
Commander data pants to you, sir.
Sure. What you saying? And I hear the fucking notification there.
I keep thinking I'm hearing him crying, but he's not crying, so I was, everything okay? And she goes, yeah, he's been asleep for a while. Hearing haunted baby cries, am I?
No, it's just you. It's just your old bones cried out for release.
What'd you kids say?
I like how you didn't even question the fact that you stopped, but you didn't get to the end of that.
Nah, you just go on with your life, you know. That path was obviously not for me, so.
You know what path is for you?
No, I don't have to do anything. Oh.
See
It
how
really
far
bugs
I
me
did.
that I can't find the right setting. I need the extra long one for this.
Goddamn, turn around, Amos.
What?
Turn around.
1 second, I'll be right with you.
No, turn around right this fucking second. Do it. That's how far away you were.
I was close. I was very close. Your name Jeff.
My name Jeff.
Jeff Jefferson. The 12th. That 12? Yeah, 12.
Maybe. Maybe not. You
Oh,
sure
Jeff.
about that?
My name Jeff Jefferson.
Jazzy Jeff?
What do you think Jeff Jefferson sounds like?
What do you mean?
If you had to give a voice to that.
Well, I tell you what.
Right. I only seem to get sick on weekdays. Must have a weekend immune. Fucking get out.
That's all right. You can get out of his stream and come to mine.
Jeff Foxworthy. If you vote for me for mayor, I'll make tobacco legal. You might be a redneck. That's pretty good.
Mm.
Or as Dan Cummings does, he has a little fake character he made for his podcast called like Jeff Fox Curvy or something, Coxworthy. And he goes, if you grew up being beaten by your father and your mother abandoned you and you end up pooping your pants twice a day and then you find solace in killing those of innocent rabbits, you might be a killer.
Oh, my.
Might be a killer. Kill one rabbit and everyone thinks you're a serial.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Just one.
kind of tracks.
Tobacco. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Tobacco.
The wacky tobacco.
That sounds more like Larry the Cable Guy than Jeff Foxworthy. My sister, she's a big old girl. I have his first comedic Like his first cassette tape. Can't remember the name of it. What's Jeff Foxworthy's first? I got it, whatever it is.
You got it. What are you fucking asking me for?
Well, I don't have it on me. It's somewhere in my possession.
Yeah, I'm sure you keep it on you at all times, your most prized possession.
You should absolutely vote for me for mayor. What I will do is I will make sure all the sheep and pigs stay in line. Government won't even know what to do with all the bulls we gonna let loose on them, I'll tell you what. He even has to do a little neck thing when he talks.
Surely not.
Kind of like Cecil Turtle.
Surely not.
I'm telling you, man, I really think I wore out my my southern heavy accent in that.
Probably did.
If people didn't find that funny, there's no way I'm going to make it funnier. So. I'll be a killer. Just like everyone else, I got to succeed off others' comedy. How that goes, right?
Sure, man.
I just broke up with my mathematician girlfriend. He was obsessed with an ex. Just fucking stop.
Hell
yeah. Just fucking stop. I gotta ask why. Where's why?
Tell me why.
Tell me why ain't nothing but a sandwich. Tell me why. What? Yeah, I tell you, man, the comedy's not there anymore. I mean, I never had it, but I'm just saying something.
I mean, I don't know about all that.
The only time I'm funny is when I'm actually really stupid.
I hate cleaning these rails.
Which pressure washer are you using? Because I feel like I'm not getting any. Like deep clean.
The actual PowerWash is the Prime Vista Pro, and I'm using the 15-degree nozzle.
Am I using the right?
Yeah, this one just takes a while, just because shit just takes a while. The Ferris wheel's annoying because the damn thing's so fucking tall. This one's annoying just because of trying to get all this shit done on the rails on either side, because the other side's the same as this.
Oh shit!
I think a lot of the dirt here is like stuck on grime, so it's hard just to like do the normal pass over to get everything.
Yeah, you keep telling dad jokes. It's fine. All good.
Try.
I am a Faza.
Are you?
AMC 5.
Fuck. You ever might be like that again? The other one won't be better.
Yeah, I got something clean. I feel good.
But should you though?
Now watch me whip. Watch me nene. Alright, we're just gonna do this for the next. Alright, here's another one. Whoever stole my copy of Microsoft Office, I will find you. You have my word. Fucking. Yeah, that one was alright.
Best thing I ever heard.
You have my. That was not that funny. Stop laughing.
Sure it was. You wouldn't be laughing if it wasn't that funny. Fucking, I can tell my favorite fucking joke ever. That's really fucking long.
Go on. It's not like we have nothing better to do while we're waiting.
It's going to take about 25 hours to do this job.
25 hours to get this job done. Go ahead.
Trying to get all this shit. Yeah, the problem is a lot of this dirt is like extra stuck on. I think you're kind of supposed to use like the cleaning liquid. But anyway, so years ago, middle of this war, right? His corporal is asked to talk to his general. He goes up to his general and he says, "Sir, I'm worried about the upcoming fight." The general goes, "What are you worried about?" And the corporal tells him that they ran out of weapons by the time he enlisted, so he has no weapon to fight with. So the general goes and grabs a broom out of the closet and hands it to him and says, "Take this, point it at the enemy, and go bangity bang bang." The corporal gives him kind of a weird look, but goes to the front line, and the fight begins. He points the broom at him like the general told him, goes bangity bang bang, and the soldier falls over. The corporal's surprised, but he keeps going, just bangity bang bang, kills a few more of them. During the lull in the fighting, he goes, "Sir, it actually worked." The general tells him, "I told you not to." Yeah, I knew it would. But then he goes, "Sir, I'm also worried because some of the soldiers got close, and I was only saved by my buddies that were close to me that had knives and bayonets." So the general takes the broom back from him, pulls a piece of the bristles at the bottom, ties one around the end, and says, "If they get close, just point this at them and go stabby stab stab." Corporal gives him another weird look, and he goes back to the front line, and the fighting begins again. And he goes, same as he did before, bangity bang bang, they falling all over the place, and some of them got close, and he goes, stabby stab stab. And they also fall over. Fighting continues, and then there's a lull. And he goes back to the general, he says, "Thank you, sir, I didn't expect this to work, but it's working out great." The general told him, "I knew it would. Get back on the front line." So the fighting continues over and over. General eventually gets killed. And the corporal's the last one left. The whole platoon's been killed. And there's only one person left on the other side. It's that side's general, just slowly walking across the field. The corporal goes, bangity bang bang. Nothing happens. General keeps walking. So he goes, bangity bang bang. Still nothing. Dude's bearing down on him. So he starts going, stabby stab stab. Nothing happened. Corporal's panicking like crazy. Stabby stab stab. Nothing happens. General just walks straight over him, stomps him into the ground, kills him. And the general just stands there and goes, tankety tank tank. And that is easily the stupidest and favorite joke I've ever heard in my fucking life.
That's not fucking funny. Not funny.
I don't remember where I first fucking heard that joke, but every fucking time.
Tankety tank tank. Oh god. See, I don't have any good ones like that. I just I can't think of one now at the moment. Or I've heard some always. I don't have one in the chamber ready to go.
Your face cam's on, right?
Shut up. Shut your fucking face.
I say you got one locked and loaded 24/7.
Too spooky self. Shut up. You're such a whore. Okay, don't worry about it.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Don't be like that.
Bro, why you gotta be so mean? You gotta be so
being
rude.
mean, being honest.
You know what you need to do? You need to go somewhere special. It'll take somebody.
I mean, like
You know,
Cancun?
know what you need? Hold on. Where's this go again? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'll get it.
Oh,
We're gonna curse to the microphone. Motherfucker.
You'll get there one day. TikTok.
It's gonna take a second.
You know what the secret to comedy is, right? It's
Nope, I
timing.
never know
And
what the
you
secret to comedy is,
fucking
my guy.
apparently don't have that.
Don't worry about it.
I'm not worried about it. Just explaining to you. Oh.
Good.
Sure.
Good. Hold on. I have this on. This is only gonna work if I have this on. All right, we ready?
Chris. Yeah, sure, man.
Ready?
Uh-huh.
There we go. I did all that just for that.
Uh-huh. Help you out, Amos.
Yep.
Secret to good comedy is timing. You work on that and you'll get it figured out.
Can't do timing. And even with timing, I don't think I'm that funny. I just.
That's the thing, though. If you get the timing down, the funny will come.
That's disgusting.
You gotta be quick. Half the comedy is about.
You gotta
getting
be
there
quick coming.
Yeah, man.
That's why I
Rather
have a
the
kid.
dad coming.
You have a kid. I have a kid.
I mean, we might have a kid. You don't know.
I don't want to. No, I don't even want to entertain anything of that nature. So we can move on to our next topic.
I mean, that's gonna be awkward when you get that
Talking about timing.
child support
Pretty
payment
bad.
notice in the mail, but
You ain't getting a dime out of me.
I won't bet.
You're not getting 2 dimes out of me. I wonder how long it'll take for you to find that 5 seconds and just be like, hey, that's copyright. You can't do that.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah. Who knows?
That's the official song of our co-op.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, that's good because I couldn't fucking hear it.
I almost went. Did you not hear it?
I heard it barely.
You fucking asshole. Dang it, now I gotta find it all over.
Like I said, timing. Could have said that right when you did that, but if I'd have waited, makes a good bit.
Alright, let's try this again.
Best of luck.
To get into the form here. I don't know if this is gonna work or not.
Huh?
There you go.
Nope.
I can't play more than that.
Send the fucking thing to me.
Can you really not hear it?
I hear it, but it like cuts out partway through because it's not loud enough.
Oh.
But just send it to me because you're doing it for the bit. I'm sure your stream could probably hear it better since we're going. I'm having to hear it through.
They're probably like, please fucking stop.
Like I said, it's all about the timing. And Amos's clock's about fucking 5 hours off.
The battery died a long time ago. That was good. Trying though.
That was you fucking. Is it take me to church?
Yes.
There you go.
Was both times.
Oh yeah, I kind of fucking figured.
Jesus Christ.
Nah, he ain't here. We got the mighty gnome.
Level sucks. There's no gnome here, isn't there? Is there a gnome on every level?
I think there's a gnome on every level. I don't know if you can get to him in every level though. Might be like hiding out of the way somewhere. Anyway, moving on.
I'm waiting for Vanessa to be like, why did I hear Hosier twice?
Then she's gonna be like, well, you got hose in your room. That's a good ludicrous song. Ludacris and Snoop Dogg. Reference to Bill O'Reilly in it.
You seen that clip of Snoop Dogg? That little audio clip of Snoop Dogg calling the nature documentary thing?
Oh yeah,
I love that. I love that clip so much. Because you could tell those snakes are assholes because of the way they got their necks perked. Oh, jeez.
God.
It's so funny. It's like they start attacking. He goes, "Run, lizard! Get out of there, man!" Oh, jeez. Run.
All ass out of there, son.
I love that. I want to watch the whole thing. I don't know if there's more to it than that.
I think I tried to do that at one point, but I think it might be on like Apple, like an Apple service or something.
That's a multi-million-dollar idea. You want people to get interested in anything, whether it be
yeah,
like whether it be history or a documentary on an animal or something. Have like a funny, like a general funny person in a way narrate it. Snoop Dogg would be a good one.
You know what we need? We need some kind of documentary about anything, but it needs to be twofold. One side needs to be Snoop Dogg, the other needs to be Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman giving you like the serious, like lowdown on it, and then Snoop Dogg comes in and gives you like just like a real world, like talking about it kind of thing.
Like, yes, you see the frog jump from the lily pad.
Fucking, you need to shut up right now. You need to stop that voice immediately.
And then Snoop Dogg comes in and is like, that motherfucker can jump.
Yeah, just like Morgan Freeman, like talking about the literal, about it literally, and then Snoop Dogg just comes in and gives you like the common version saying of it. Like, is what
I
this
can't do it,
is.
Morgan Freeman. Sorry.
Nobody can. Should be jailed for trying.
Oh, yeah, right. Wonderful.
Brother, you do not have the baritone. Pull that shit off.
Definitely.
Shut the fuck up.
I guess I'll really like this. Now, you look at this toad over here on this lily pad here. I'll tell you what, all right? Someone pays me money, I will read almost anything.
We need to get the script for Bruce Almighty and have you do all of Morgan Freeman's lines.
Never mind, I almost did freaking Morgan Freeman again.
Falling apart. Well,
Chris, I'll tell you what now, you crazy son bitch. You gotta use your power for good.
You're doing, but you need to stop. Someone's gonna shoot you.
Dang. You say shoot me? I'll be telling you about the guns I have in my house. I tell you what. Thanks to the Travelocity Gnome, I was able to save a lot of money to where I could buy me some new firearms, including this 1912 grenade lawn chair. Now, I mean lawn chair, as in it shoots lawn chairs. Take a seat. Then you shoot it. I even came up with a catch for it.
Oh.
They're not all bangers.
Not all bangers. Which
Yeah,
ones
no.
were?
Shut up, poor mouth.
Like I said, man, it's all about the timing.
I saw Brian join the Discord again.
Did he join and leave it?
Oh, I don't know if he left that.
No, I'm saying you said he joined it again.
Oh no, I meant
Joined
like
his...
my actual Discord
just
channel, like not the voice.
Yeah, like he joined yesterday because he got online while I was trying to finish up Ape Escape, but then I realized we can't do like he's on just Xbox, so I told him if he wanted to try and join your Discord, we'd use the voice chat like we do.
Yeah,
we're streaming, so that's why he did that. I sent him the invite just so he could hop in there since they've got Discord on Xbox now. So we were just chatting while I was trying to finish that up, and I think he was playing through Halo Reach again.
Halo Reach days.
Yeah, we played a little bit of that the other day because he was showing me some skulls they had added that did like fucking. They had basically a skull that gives like infinite, like everything, infinite ammo, equipment, grenades, all that, and then one that essentially gives you like the forge mode bot. It lets you move around like that. So if you just like look up into there and hold A, or if you're moving and hold A, you'll move into the air so you can float through the levels and shit. Fucking around with that for a while.
I didn't know they added anything to that.
Yeah, they added it in the Master Chief Collection.
Oh, that's right. Be pretty doggone good at that game.
Are you?
So good at that game.
I mean, I was good at the game when you fucks weren't playing. But every time I played with you, I got matched with fucking Dick Kick'em. Fucking got my ass beat every time.
Dick Kick'em.
It's like we were trying
I'm
to
here to chew ass and kick. What was it? What was that saying?
Dick, I'm here to chew ass and kick gum, and I'm all out of ass.
Oh god.
That's like I'll never forget when we were trying to do like the clan in Halo Reach, and I think you were at work, and I was either off work and out of school. Maybe school was out for some reason, but I was home while you were working. We were planning on getting home later to play some games, like everybody, and I was just playing by myself earlier, and I sent you like 2 or 3 pictures of like the scoreboard where I was like stopping everybody, and then we fucking got on later. And every time, yeah, and then every time you fucks would get on and I would be lobbied with y'all, it would be people at your skill level, and I kept getting the shit stomped out of me.
That's not true. You had a couple of good games.
Yeah, I had a couple of good games. When I played by myself, I had every good game. Because I wasn't matched at a skill level higher than mine.
You were the best bait and switch.
Oh, yeah.
Sell yourself short. You were the best bait and switch. Couldn't have done it any better.
Yeah, and that transferred over to Halo 4 when we used to do custom games, and I fucking darted every time one of y'all shot me. Used to piss Brian off so
I was going to say.
Running away from me.
Brian loved that.
Yeah, bro, I was a big fan.
He was
fucking
couldn't stop.
I was so good at running away, you wouldn't believe it. Especially if we had like infinite abilities on. Fucking just roll out the whole fucking time. You folks would never catch me if it wasn't for fucking Fiesta weapons and having explosives.
Simple things. It's simple things. Spicy chicken wings and French. From Mr. Win from Hey Arnold. That's a good song.
I'm going to take your word for that. I'm going to take your word for that.
I got those.
Yeah.
Muckingham. Up to your name.
Alice?
Train schedule. Choo choo.
Chugga chugga choo choo, you fucking raggedy bitch. Almost done with this floor and the rails.
I'm almost not done with anything. I feel like I'm cleaning stuff, but I feel like I'm not getting it.
It's because everything in here essentially is so big, it takes fucking forever to get it done. Like when you're doing like the individual things on the platform itself, it's a little better. But when you're doing like the outer sides and just like the walls and the roof, it just takes so fucking long to get any of it done. That's like if you look at these the rails, Amos, you see they got the little ties on either side. So you couldn't just like go like this. You'll have to come back across sometimes to get the opposite. That's what I'm doing now, is trying to get the last bit on those.
There are heroes.
Well, there's another set over there you can do.
No, I'm good.
Come on, man. Be a bro. Be a sport. Another one.
Do enough sport.
Fucking, are you
Frying's
sure
a
about
sport. That pretty well.
Amos, you didn't finish the roof over here.
I know, I'm not done yet. Yeah, I got sidetracked with this thing.
Stop getting sidetracked. And you didn't finish the
I guess you could say I should
either.
stay on the rail.
Shut the fuck up, you nerd. Get your ass up. You weren't even on the rails half the time. Get your bitch ass up.
Guess you could say I also lost my train of thought.
I don't know if you could
That's a
kill
knee
somebody
slapper.
with a power washer, but I'm sure going to find out.
That's a good old knee slapper, I'll tell you what. My pastor liked the joke about the devil. He didn't like the one about Jesus and Cheez-Its, though. I'm really upset. My grandpappy told me. Then he did this weird thing with his arm, like, where he stood straight out and said, "Heil something." I was like, "Grandpappy, that's not how you salute the flag."
How you salute my flag.
Happy with. Good joke. Somebody will watch this and be like, haha, like that one. That joke you did at 2 hours and 18 minutes in? Yeah, it's a good one.
So you say that, but nobody's watching this shit.
No, they're not.
Literally 0 people out of 100.
All right, here we go. There we go.
Timing. It's timing.
Hold on.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa. That's too damn
No, I don't think I will. I think I'm alright. I don't think I need to.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Well, that's too damn bad.
Yeah, you ain't digging. Commence the jiggling, y'all. I damn what a throwback back when your fucking one of your Xbox names was it Master Shake or was it Frylock? Something to do with one of them.
It was a combination of those two that you said.
Yeah.
MasterFrylock, yeah.
There you go. God damn.
My original name, yeah.
It's like when fucking Ad came in during live stream and fucking called you Zeta.
Yeah.
God damn.
Oh, you know it's Master Shake, right? Not MasterFrylock. Yes, I'm aware. Shut up. I'm aware. I just did it as a joke. Okay.
You did it as the joke. Turns out you're the joke.
I'm the joke.
It's like when I had my name for a short time. I couldn't fit the whole thing, but I had my name partially as the late great Cake Major from the Spring series.
I do remember that. Great Cake. That was a good name. I think that was one of my favorite names.
Came up with that from talking to Travis about it when we'd watched that series once. Still mad I couldn't fit the whole thing. Uh-huh. See, I ain't got that problem. 'Cause I just fucking do it.
That's short.
What's that fucking thing I read the other day? It's something like 1 inch long, 4 inches wide. They call me the tuna can.
I know what I'm gonna be pulling off. That's it. You ever had a tuna can before?
No.
Ugh.
Christ.
Christ.
Oh, Lord.
That's a good one. I like that one. 3 times you almost killed me tonight.
Oh, yeah. Might set a record tonight.
Might be the first job we'll have to not finish.
Could be.
Pick it up on the 20 minutes.
We can do it in 20 minutes. You just ignore the overtime it would take to do it.
Stuck in my head. Say it again. How's it go?
I don't remember. I think there was a slight, little bit more build up than what I remember, but it was something like 1 inch long, 4 inches wide. They call me the tuna can.
Oh my god. I only have a name for it.
Did you hear about those fucking ships, Amos, that crashed?
The ships that crashed.
Yeah, I saw an article about this earlier. There's some company. It was like something about a paint company, I think, and they had these ships like sending shit off somewhere. I don't know. I didn't read through the fucking article, but they knew these ships were going to the similar area, and they were trying to keep their shipping like lanes, I guess, apart, or not shipping lanes because that's like an overall thing, but the way they were sending them different so they wouldn't run into each other or get close. But there was some kind of fuck up, and the ships actually collided with each other. What did it say? It was a ship carrying. It had red paint and a ship carrying blue paint, but they crashed and they ended. Both crews ended up marooned.
You're the fucking worst person. You're just the goddamn worst. I was just like, when you first started that joke, when you first started that, I was like, he's not telling a joke, is he? And then you said you didn't read the article, and I was like, whose ship's crashing? And then like when you talked about how specific it was, I'm like, it's gonna be a fucking joke.
Yeah, I fucked up.
Oh
There's a
my
better way to say it
God.
without having to mention the paint thing, but I couldn't remember it, so I just stuck
You're
with
the
it.
fucking worst. Thing you got a tuna can.
Somebody's funny.
Yeah, somebody. Yeah, one of us has got to be funny. It's not me.
Sure it is.
I take my shot. I have my glimpses. That's about it. I think I used all my funny in the last.
Well, it's fine. Be funny once a year. It'll be all right.
I'm not due to be funny until 2025. I just you led that on so strong at first. I'm like, no, I didn't hear about these ships crashing.
Because that's why I said I didn't read the article, because that's the thing I always say when we're talking about like things we see. It's the thing I always say, because I say, oh yeah, I read the headline, because I very rarely read articles themselves. So that's why I put that in there, because I was hoping that would make it seem more real, since I always say I didn't read the article. But then I fucked up and said there's another way I learned to do the joke without having to mention like a paint company, because I know that gives it away.
I did give it away for me at first. I was just like, paint company. I was thinking Sherwin-Williams at first. I'm like, that does remind me of Chris Porter joke though. He goes, let's take some instructions off of shit.
Oh yeah.
And let's let the herd thin itself out a little bit. And he goes, let's take warnings off paint. You want to eat it? Eat it. Give it to your dumbass kid, too. We don't need them around. Have yourself a Sherwin-Williams Christmas. But he goes, take flammable off gas can. You don't know that gas isn't flammable by now? You probably can't even read that word. Flammamamably. Fucking light it. I don't know. Just light it. I don't know what it says. It's not the best comic in the world, but I do laugh at it a lot. I don't even know how old that is. That could be an older. Probably isn't.
Could be. Might not be.
I get it on my Pandora list. Flammamamably.
Oh, welcome online, Amos.
Apparently nice to be here. Maybe that's my comedy showing up 2 hours late.
Yeah. Do you bring the comedy? Can you bring it here?
Bring it here, please. Felt some like animosity behind that one. Oh, Jeff had said that, I think, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Ray, I forgot what they were talking about, but Ray had said, Jeff, I'll bring the comedy. And he was just like, do you bring the comedy? Could you bring it here, please? I think that might have been when the same, like one of the Minecraft streams when he was talking about Pokemon a lot and it pissed Jeff off. But I'm not sure.
Seems like a store kind of guy.
Blastoise? Blastoise, bro.
Jeff, do you like Blastoise? Excuse me?
God damn.
I tell you what, I cannot stand to hear them read ads anymore.
Cool.
Especially Eric. Okay, so I have a pet peeve about Eric that I like Eric other than this pet peeve. And it's when he describes anything, or when he's talking about stuff and he's describing a situation, he'll either say, that's crazy, or that's insane to everything. Use other words, please. You're a very eloquent individual. You know how to, your vocabulary is pretty expansive. Use other words, please.
Why use lot word when few word do trick? Now, why use lot word when few word do trick?
Yeah, sure. Why not, man? Do you? I'm.
Why use lot word when
No,
few
I
word
heard
do
you.
trick?
I heard.
Amos?
I fucking heard you. Okay, I just don't like to hear it.
Yeah, it's some bit. I think it's from Parks and Rec, maybe. Maybe it's from The Office. Oh yeah, I think it's from The Office. I don't know the character, but one of the characters in that is somebody talking about him like not using a lot of words, and it does like the cut to like the interview scene they do in that show. And it's that character, and that's what he says. He's like, "Why use lot word when few word do trick?" It's like, alright.
Never seen an episode.
Neither have I. I've seen clips of those kind like that and Parks and Rec 100 times, but
It looks real funny. I just can't sit myself down to watch a show.
yeah. Because I feel like you don't really have to, because the clips show you everything you really need to see. What I've been given to understand, those are the funny bits, so everything else is just plastering around. Oh, anyways, you said you're going to start in a softball league sometime soon, right? You got something to say about that? Don't give me that. Don't do
What?
that to
I'm
me.
listening.
Yeah, give me that like you were
Mhm.
expecting something.
No, I was like,
I can
okay.
expect nothing. You fucking bitch.
I never expect anything. Okay,
Uh-huh.
I know better than that.
Anyway, you gotta be careful. Uh-huh. Because you'll end up standing there one day, and you'll be wondering why that ball's getting closer to you, and then it'll hit you.
Just keep getting worse.
Yes, they do.
Keep getting.
That's because when you started the stream, you forgot to send the jokes from uh, most funny to least funny.
Did I? Is that what I forgot to do? Silly me. God dang! I'll tell you what. Really know better. I could absolutely say the team I'm going to use.
Mm-hmm. Until I highlighted it, and then everybody would see it.
Be that guy.
Uh-huh. I would never.
I was going to make a pun, but I'm like, that's probably. I didn't make a pun.
You are a pun.
Always say the kindest things to me.
Yeah, bro.
For a hamburger bun. Thanks, man.
Hmm. Yep. So like I said, that first half we did, or that first quarter we did, there's a whole other part just like that.
Definitely.
Nah, surely not.
I got to stop here. Oh, it's already 12 o'clock. I actually got to stop about right now. If we get to 50%, I'm going to have to call it here.
Nope. You said if we get to 50%, so I could just stop doing anything right now and we could sit here forever.
I'm so tired.
You don't know what tired is.
I have a pretty good hint.
You don't know what tired is with your job and your streaming and your wife and your kid. Now me, with just my job and my streaming, I know what tired is. Christ.
And your vacation.
We're not talking about that right now.
Yeah, that reminds me. Adam actually texted me a couple days ago. He said he was asking me if I could work one of Caitlin's routes Thursday, and I was like, "Yeah, what's the route?" And so obviously I didn't know you were. He never told me the route. Instead, he sends me a text about 10 minutes later. He goes, "Oh, never mind, we got it. Bolus just rearranged some people around. We're good." I'm like, thanks. I wonder if it would have been your route.
I don't think so, because I think she asked the merchants that work down here to cover it, because she was talking to them at the meeting. We had that district meeting, and she was asking if they would care to cover it, and they said yeah. They said they wouldn't care to cover, so might have been somebody else at Sal. Although it is pretty funny. I'm on vacation next week, and then the receiver for 669 is on vacation. She actually went on Tuesday. And I was talking, they have the backup receiver working for Sherry. She's been working since she was gone Tuesday, right? And I was talking, mentioned that to her, but then today she was off because they had, I don't know that she's another backup, but she's just another person that knows how to receive. She's done it a few times whenever, like if Tammy's gone or Sherry's gone, they need like the second person to cover the off days. But I was mentioning to her, I was like, "Hey, I know you don't really cover all that much, and Tammy's mostly covering Sherry this week, but I'm on vacation next week, just so you know, in case you do." She's like, "Oh, that's good, because I'm on vacation too."
Oh my god.
So the main receiver, and then the tertiary backup receiver are all on vacation next week. So it's just gonna be like Tammy and I guess the boss over receiving there. I'm like, well, I hope y'all have a fun time. We're at 50% by the by.
Yeah, we'll have to end it here. We'll pick up on this next one.
Says you.
Give me a... Alright, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Sorry to end this halfway done. We don't like to leave a job half done, but we're going to anyway. Appreciate everyone tuning in tonight, whether you're watching live or watching the replay. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. We'll be back either tomorrow or the next night with some more Rockies franchise.
Alrighty, Dan.
So, much love to you guys. We will see you in the next stream. Take care of yourselves.